Cue the music. Let's go. I'm your boy, Ro, OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys, and welcome to another edition of Student of the Game. Well, University of Miami, they lost again at home to Louisville. Defense has been a calling card for the University of Miami, but early on in the first quarter, Brom asserting his mastery, if you will, in play call and design and getting the tight ends involved early. Right here, utilizing apparently their 11 set personnel, one running back, one tight end, three wide receivers. Pay attention to the spacing. So there's a pre-snap RPO attachment to this. They can hit this screen right here. This also looks like this could be kind of like a little dummy concept. But I like this right here. They're just going to try to find these seams right here. University of Miami out in a 3-3-5, three-down lineman, odd variety look. Quarterback's going to carry out the play fake right there. Look, if they want to take this pre-snap, they can get it. It's leveraging the numbers. Get the linebacker, Maui Noah, to suck in, and then there's the tight end right behind it. Easy pitch and catch. First down on a 2nd and 8. Keeps the chains moving. Now, let's just move to the next play. Bunch formation, pistol look, using motion, right? So watch what they do here, motioning across the formation. Now they're going to have to auto-declare. They're going to have to go ahead and change their rules. Now, defenses, right, they have rules. They have coverages that they want to do, okay? But defenses get a little predictable when you send these motions out to them into stacks because they have to figure out how they're going to play certain stacks. Well, what happens here, you have the DBs changing their roles, changing their assignment, play action. Watch the wide receiver coming from underneath. Nice little just dump off. Creates it perfect open window. Again, staying ahead of the chains on 1st and 10. Miami aggressive defense trying to play downhill, try to stop the run game. But this is how you keep teams off balance. Great back-to-back designs by Louisville here. University of Miami will get its hands tied a lot by the good designs Louisville was employing. Again, I like this too because you know what? You're trying to clear that space by having that bang 8, that post window. That's getting a lot of free space over here. They come back across the formation. Great play. Off and running, Canes fans. Just quick hitter clip. One thing watching this season that I noticed with Shannon Dawson in terms of what he has as quarterback do in terms of footwork to wide receiver route relationship, I don't really get what you're asking the quarterback to do. Because is this gun 3? 1, 2, 3? I mean, if it is, nobody's looking for breaks. Is it a gun 5? Because maybe that makes sense. Then you're rolling a pocket, holding, and just pulling this trigger. Just turn on the Miami Dolphins. I just got done watching them, by the way. Everything's coming out in such a great time and great rhythm, right? I just don't see this coming out in a great time and rhythm. Good ball, good touch. Really like this. Pitch and catch. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me in terms of their footwork. Let's go. The University of Miami is going to score. The Fino, freshman in name only, Mark Fletcher, is going to take this lead right up the middle. And it starts up front. Center to right guard combo, left guard to left tackle combo. They're going to employ what's known as duo blocking, right? And what do I mean by that? They're going to double their defensive tackles respectively, and they're going to essentially throw them into their linebackers' laps right here. Get to the second level. There's the nice little crease up the middle. And now I want to go ahead and back this up for part 2 and why this play worked. 12 set personnel, one running back. Here's the 2 tight ends, one wide receiver flanked out wide, not currently pictured. But tight end's doing a really good job here at the point of attack. Good job here sealing that off. The duo block, then the seal block. Perfect execution. Safety, you're going to need to be a little stronger than that because bang. Safe to say that this is going to be on the Cam Kinchens All-American highlight package. Take note of the All-American. He's currently to the field side. Now, heavy pass strength by Louisville to the boundary side. You have one running back. You have a bunch formation here tucked to the short side of the field. Now, they're selling this play action pass, and it's great design because, and Mario Cristobal alluded to this. He said Louisville likes to employ a lot of eye candy, a lot of flow bait. And when you have bait, here comes the Fishies. They're selling this hard, too, with a left guard pulling across the formation. That's usually a run tell. So look at the flow. Oh, okay, so that brings these guys into the fold. And again, stacks hurting Miami early, how they have to auto-declare on the fly because you see the stacks further downfield. And I can tell you what's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to have two defenders take this person while this person runs free. Now pay attention to this. When this ball is thrown, okay, this is the view. Quarterback's probably thinking, oh, yeah, this is a big play all day, potentially a touchdown. But when you have a ball hawk, I mean, he has Tesla range. Like, look at this. It's like 300 miles to the charge, bro. Great interception by Kinchens. Great design by Louisville. Poor execution. Thank God you had an eraser in the All-American Kinchens on that one. So let's go. The University of Miami are going to score on this mesh concept. Just a reminder at home, mesh, two shallow crossers where rubbing is going to be racing. But if you want another key to this play, it's the fact that they added the rail to it. And what is a rail? It's when the running back is running a wheel route up the rail. So one of my casual observations of the University of Miami Hurricane offense is it oftentimes goes into max looks, keeping the running back into block, tight end into block, and it's keeping a lot of stagnation in the middle of the field to go into these passing lanes. But on this concept, when Louisville drops into man coverage, you're going to see right here what the rail does. There he goes. Now that he has a pass-catching responsibility, he has his back turn. There's the mesh. There's the rubbing, right? Okay. Ball's delivered. Still has his back turn. Cleared that linebacker out who was on the line of scrimmage. Great leap. Let's go back and watch some of the other concept. Here we go. There you go. Having a guy trying to run all the way across the field. This is a consummate man beater. Get in the air, Holmes. Bang. Mesh concept for the win. But I like the fact that the University of Miami added the rail to it. University of Miami gets there a little late. Outside zone running team. And sometimes it's hard to replicate this in practice. Just how effectively and how fast certain teams get out there on their outside zone. Zone blocking, just pay attention to see how they shoot out in unison. Here you go. I don't think the motion across the formation is getting your Mike linebacker out of phase, but right here it just seems like he's lost in that gap, and here's the speed. He's just coming through that gap really quick. Lose sight of that. Big play for Louisville. Again, adjusting to good outside zone running teams in practice, sometimes you're just not going to get the speed at which they operate. Good job right here, putting a lot of stress, getting into this B gap real quick, out past C and D. He's out there, Holmes. First down for Louisville. Again, you're just going to notice the flow bait. Here comes a wide receiver across the formation, threatening that give, takes the linebacker right out of the window. Quarterback keeps it. Nice 6-7 yards on first down. Mario said, watch the flow bait. I don't think the University of Miami is doing a good job early on in this game. Now, you're seeing the fundamental difference how teams operate. You saw a lot of plays up to this point about Louisville on first down, how they're using their run game, play action, motions, what have you. University of Miami, 11-set personnel, trips out here to the field side. They're doing a quarterback zone read with Tyler Van Dyke, and he's going to own it. We're going to see this later. Louisville keeps shifting and stunting late. They're trying to get this defender overhang at the line of scrimmage right here, okay? So they're letting him go free. Now he has a 2-for-1. Probably need to keep this ball, okay, again, but your offensive coordinator is asking for Tyler Van Dyke, not the most overly athletic quarterback. He wants him to keep that ball. Should have. I think he realizes it because this is, yeah, see, he's pointing to himself. Yeah, that's probably me to go ahead and keep that ball. But again, fundamentally, how you're trying to attack Louisville on first down, chances are you're going to have that defensive end go ahead, bear down, take out the running back. Now you're behind the sticks instead of ahead of them. And this is going to be the Paul Page blow the roof off clip of the week. And if you've been following this channel, you know I'm a huge proponent for creativity, great play design, and that's exactly what the University of Miami gets here. 11-set personnel initially have the tight end out wide. He's going to go ahead and reload into the formation, gets Louisville to react a little bit, and here you go. Fake the lead, end around with one of the fastest guys on the team. Now, I know I said it's the Paul Bainge blow the roof off clip of the week, But this is also going to be the blow the doors off it too, because right here, sit down. You know what's coming. Bang. Brashard Smith to the house. Great design on the end around there. And you know what? Yeah, you could do it. Stunt on him. I like it. Bange. Ooh. This is a mesh dagger. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. So you got a tight end going across the formation. There's the other tight end. So that's the mesh. But then on this side, you're running dagger. I like it. It's fundamentally different, right? Here's a 3rd and 1. Late in the first half. Linebackers just taking the flow bait right here. 1 fake, 2 fake. Linebacker's going to go ahead and tackle the guy who doesn't even have the ball. Great play action to the tight end. I've heard a lot of fans online, social media come out. We don't have the tight ends. We don't have the tight ends. I promise you, friends, okay, when you scheme it open that good, it doesn't matter who your tight end is. Look when he decides to throw the ball. There's nobody within 20 yards of the guy. If this was Design Wars, I promise you Louisville wasn't using Legos. 2 running backs next to the quarterback, tackle eligible here, changed into an 80s jersey, so he's now eligible. Watch him sell the play fake. Watch him sell the pass block. Okay? Steps away from the line of scrimmage. There it goes. Then he releases late. There. And too much of this has happened. And this first half on film. Who's got that guy? Too much of it. But this play design was kind of Legos. Again, University of Miami, 1st and 10. Using some orbit motion. That's cool. They're going to stay in their max look. Tight end stays to block. Running back stays to block. Who is open? No. Okay. Got to get that down. Got to check that down. Now you're behind the sticks again. That's Legos. Quick hitter clip. Mesh me once. Shame on you. Mesh me twice. Shame on you again. Here's the mesh rail. Was successful for a touchdown earlier by the University of Miami when Xavier Restrepo. They just ran it the other way. This time, mesh comes open. Little pick. Good play by Mark Fletcher to get the first down. Favorite ass, big boy. You got a bright future in front of you. Obviously, Miami's going for like a fake flanker screen and go. Most of the times they run this into the boundary. This time they're trying to run it to the field side. Get beat clean. Quarterback's on the, at this point, though, do me a favor. Pick them up. Just pick them up. Flow bait gets all the fishies. Fishies. He's running across the formation. Now pay attention to the fake tossing it. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4 react that way. And just walks right back in. Great play design. Touchdown Louisville. Every team has their specialty. Miami comes out and stacks. Remember earlier in this clip I said it's hard for certain teams to replicate a good outside zone run game in practice? Well, watch what happens when Miami's trying to run outside zone. Ready? It just doesn't look the same. Louisville definitely runs it better. Just saying. Last week against Florida State, 2 second half. Just this play, it has a half-life, right? I don't know how long the half-life you want it to be. Just pay attention to the DB. As soon as he sees right there, oh, look, breaks downhill. Just a small window to get that play into the boundary. 1st and 10, you're behind the sticks again. Now you lost this game, the potential of it anyways, to get in this game. This is 3rd and goal. Because when your team needs a play, what do you come up with? Ace gun, 2x2 look. Hey, kudos to the safety here. He's hiding behind the ref. I don't know if I've ever seen that too. A couple firsts for me on student of the game. But what are you calling? Slant. These guys aren't even into routes yet. They're not even credible routes. Okay, so that gets swallowed up. That's 3rd down. Okay. And then you come out the next play. This is 4th and goal, right? Same look. Ace gun, 2x2 look. What are you trying to run? Okay. quick out here to the boundary. Well, that's covered, so he's got to come off and a fade on the backside. You were going up against a team very creative. I would give Louisville, out of all the games this year, creative element to their offense, kept University of Miami, who has been really good throughout the year, kept them off balance. They look like a week one defense out there. But when you need it, you come out, ace gun, 2x2 look, and those are your route concepts, you are building with Legos. For the last time, I'm your boy Ro, OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys. Come check us out on all your available podcast platforms. We're well over 1 million views. Thank you to all our listeners, and thank you for all the supporters of this channel. Bang.